you are an expert of international projects. In your opinion, could the candidacy process and the winning of the title improve the cultural cooperation between citizens of different countries?
I'm not even sure that you need to win in order to do that. What I said this morning also is what I find really important, is that you not only go for winning a prize or winning the title, but that it starts a process of already involving citizens and everybody in the process of the bid. And I think indeed that can already also improve the cooperation between not only inside the city, but also between this city and other cities and citizens from those kind of places as well. So I think it's not only the winning in the end, it's the process that leads to that, which is already extremely important. And on the other hand, of course, if you win, if you become the European Capital of Culture, that will lead to a lot of publicity and people will get to know your city and they will hear about it, maybe want to come here or exchange cooperation. And of course, that will boost even more probably their cooperation, that's for sure.
Absolutely. The second question, in your opinion, how could Siena stimulate cultural diversity?
Oh, there's so many different ways of doing that, but well, I think the best way is to try and involve people themselves and not telling them what we think is important in terms of diversity. Not telling them, oh, you should be diverse and you should do this or do that, but ask them how they perceive diversity, because sometimes people find it also a bit scary. They think, oh, somebody's different from me, so I don't know really. But try to involve them and bring people together and then try to learn and understand each other. And that, as I said this morning, it doesn't mean that we all have to like each other and that we love each other, but it's also a bit about understanding. And understanding others, that leads to truly sort of dialogue and more interest in each other, more type of cooperation, and then I think it should be helpful in terms of promoting diversity. I mean, there is already a lot of diversity in this city, so it shouldn't be too hard to use that, but involve people seriously, let them participate in this process themselves. Culture doesn't need, in principle, diversity, any kind of educational status or money status. Culture is everywhere, diversity is everywhere. You can use it by just picking it up from people that are already there.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's it.
You're very welcome.